Hi everyone, welcome to Innovation Tech Community. So today, the main agenda of this live is we have to run through some of the basics of Azure fundamentals and along with the new features, and we can explain something about the new feature about the Microsoft the Fabric and the latest technologies and everything. Okay, so before we are moving to the live event, I would like to explain about the Microsoft the Fabric. Everyone knows that after the build 2023, when the Microsoft the Fabric will plays the key role in the one leg platform, that is the one leg umbrella. About the data engineer and data engineer, the data sensor, data warehouse, lots of the information like Power BI and everything that will be included into the this one leg umbrella. And one more thing is that about the Microsoft, the Fabric is belongs to the one leg platform. So everyone know about this OneDrive, right? So it looks like similar to that OneDrive only. So now apart from this, today we have to move forward with some other content like some basic terms in the Azure AI Studio. In that, so we can deeply discuss about some the I mean modules like chart and the completions and daily models. In the daily models, we can explain about how the daily is really work according to the like sorry for that term, according to the uh, Azure real-time analysis, like how they may helpful a lot. So everything that may helpful a lot. And let's see, one second. I want to add. Okay. Mm, mm, 1 second, guys. Yeah. So I invited the Dan and the Frank and the MVP, but so they are very talented persons, and I hope some of the guys, they are MVPs, the Microsoft most valuable professionals, and so you know, so everything in the nowadays, every technology that will be like you know every technology will plays a key role in the every where you can go for the chat GPT. I mean, generative AI or whatever it may be. Generate your AI prompts and machine learning. And so every company they build their own AI, like OpenAI or what's also OpenAI that the human capable capacity. I mean, how the human will think that OpenAI can generate it. And one more thing is that after the OpenAI, so there is a huge difference in the so every when they look up into the how really I mean Microsoft will adapt the OpenAI company, will take over the OpenAI company, and they will pay for it some other amount of it. that you I mean very limited people of the in the OpenAI company, they will introduce the best innovative platform like OpenAI, that is ChatGPT, in the month of September, that is the 3.5. After the 3.5, so we have gone through some of the innovate, like everyone has to their introduce their new capabilities and new regarding, I mean, I don't know exactly how can I say that. So let's start our session. So I would like to start with yeah, okay, 1 second. Yeah. So so I'm also the part of the Microsoft the Power Platform that will be held on the Bangalore at 2023 August 26th, that will be happen this weekend. And in that also I would like to explain about the Microsoft the Power BI. In that also, the for Fabric, that will also include in about this Power BI and data engineering and data factory and data, data warehouses and lots of the stuff that we are able to do something about it. And let's see. So we have the one more few more options that will be look up into that Fabric, and not only the Fabric and everything that we interrelated to everything. And let's see. So I would like to explain about the Microsoft the Fabric. Yeah. So yeah. So today we have gone through about the Microsoft the Fabric. In that the Microsoft the Fabric. So everyone knows about the Microsoft the Fabric, right? So nowadays it will play a key role in Microsoft. So launches after the Build 2023 event. It is the One Lake platform. In that One Lake platform, uh, everything that will be included. So 1 second, I don't know exactly whether. So launches after the 2023 event. The One Lake platform. That One Lake platform. I think it's not streamed. 1 second, I would like to add my screen. Yes, I think right now it's visible. Yeah. So Microsoft the Fabric will plays a key role in after Build 2023. So every company has to move forward it, and they have to explain about the what is the data engineering, what is the data factory, what is the, I mean, Microsoft the Fabric, what is Power BI, and everything. Before the Build 2020 event, so every platform is independent to the other one. So, but after the Build 2023 event, it is dependent on the Microsoft the Fabric, everything that will be included, and that is the one platform umbrella. That is one like umbrella. So I know Microsoft the Fabric. So it will take. I mean, the few minutes it will take the miracles, like so. You have to include the lots of stuff and the lots of information into that, and we can look up into that information. Maybe transfer from the few. I mean, gather from the information from the lots of warehouses and lots of sources that will be happening, that will be available from the various sources like the Azure and data sources from SQL. So a lot of information that will be available in the online and offline and whatever it will be. So we have to upload the data and we have to demonstrate. So before that, in a Power BI and whatever it may be. So everyone has their opinion that we are into the ETL process, so the extract transform that will be happening through the Power BI and data factory and data. So whatever it may be. So after that, so the future will be depends upon the Microsoft the Fabric, that is low code, no code. So low code, no code. Sorry for that. Future is no UTL. So there is no extra transform code. So everything that will be directly in look up into this Microsoft the Fabric, it will be happen within a few minutes. So we what we have to expect that will be happening through this one. And the few more things that I have been mentioned here is that. So we have an ability to create something about the Microsoft the Fabric and the Power BI. Let's see. So I have to explain about the Microsoft. So this is the Fabric. Yeah. So I hope my screen is visible to you. Yeah. So Microsoft Fabric. So the name itself is Fabric means it is the one thread, you know. So all your data in one location, organize and collaborate and create. So we have the so all your data, like whatever the format will be structured, unstructured, whatever it will be, so that will be in one location. So that will be one location with that one like platform, so that we organize and collaborate and create. So the Microsoft will organize and collaborate with some other platforms like Power BI and data factory, Synapse analytics and the data engineering and model engineering. So we have to create the streams about the Microsoft the Fabric, and moreover, we can develop the most complexity problems by using this fabric and everything that will interrelate to. So we have the few, services, that is the Power BI and Data Factory and Synapse Engineering and Synapse Data Science, Synapse Data Warehouse, and Synapse Real Time Analytics. So yeah. So so just more, I just want to go forward. I want to stream because anyone joined. No, one second. Yeah, I think, yeah. So in the Power BI, so the Power BI is also one of the service that will be in the one like umbrella. That is the Power BI that will be happening in the Microsoft the Fabric. So in this fabric, so we have a lots of stuff that we have to create with the data sets and reports and dashboards, files, styles, and everything that will be related to it. So the building blocks of the fabric, so the fabric that will be created within a few minutes and a few seconds that will be happening through this fabric. So we have the different type of. So I just want to create something like a Microsoft the Fabric view. So I have the synapse of the Microsoft the Fabric. So I want to visualize the data, so I have to tap on auto create, and let's move on to some of the data. Yeah, yes, yes, and yeah. So it will. Your report is ready. So after the view report, it will directly uh, ask some of the data. Let's see. So they will create the quick summary. So about the count updates from the starting. So we have the lots of stuff that will be already have with my day workspace. So we just tap on that here, and whatever the data we have, we just tap on here, and we have to add to the Power BI data. So once we add to the data, whatever the data, it will automatically regenerate, and it will show the from the area charts or bar graph or area graphs, that line chart, that everything that will be happening through it. And you want to personalize line chart, right? So you just want to line chart, you have to change it to uh, yeah. So whatever the chart that you have required, you just tap on here. So that will be, yeah. So that will be happening. So based on your requirement only, you just want to use this. Visualization tabs and everything. And this is about the Power BI in the Microsoft Fabric, and move to Data Factory. So I just tap on the don't save button. So in the data factory, so before that we have just to go to the Azure portal. We have to log in with our credentials and pay as you go or free time, whatever it may be. We have to create that data pipelines and everything that will look up into the new interface, like that is the new data pipeline. So we have the few more options to learn about the data factory and getting started with the data flows and creating the pipelines. So through the streaming and everything that will be look up into this tree. And so we have to create the data pipelines. We just tap on the create pipeline. So we have to create everything about the Microsoft the Fabric and everything. So I'm unable to create this form because I'm already created. I exhausted lots of free trials in the past, so that's why I'm not eligible to create that reference. So, but better you have to go through your whatever the credentials you have just create with your data. pipelines through your credentials, and you play with the data factory. So whatever the data that we have. So we just to go through the monitoring hub and do only and browse and create workspaces and fabric capacity, whatever it may be. So we just go through and just to go through this. Yeah, mm, yeah. 1 second. Yes. So now and one more thing is that the fabric itself. So I had to create for the fabric capacity max preview. So I have the report that will be available. So my data is not ready to co-op with that. So I just want to take greater than, so whatever the data is. So we have the report. So we have the data will be like formatted data will be. So that will be, so the data will be like acceptable. So we don't have the acceptable. So that will be not visualized. So the in that case, what we have in the Power BI, we can take over that. We have to create the models and we have to create the relationships and everything between the any two sets of data. So in the any two sets of the data, we cannot create anything. So single data we cannot create this. So any two of them we can create the visualizations and everything. After that, the visualization is proper one. So that is about the Microsoft capacity matrix preview. And coming to the yeah. So this is about the Microsoft the data factory and coming to the data engineering. Yes. So we have the data engineering prompts like the lake houses and notebooks and shop and data pipelines and import notebooks and use samples. So we have the some other the good things that we able to see in the Microsoft Fabric data engineering in that Fabric. So in the Fabric also the data engineering we can create the lake house forms. Then of course we have to create the some other stuff so that what we have in the notebooks. So we can in the notebooks we can create and we can run the codes by using the data sparks and whatever it may be. And Spark jump definition and the data create data pipeline. So we have to create the data pipelines by using this Microsoft the data engineering and the import notebooks. So we have to import the data via wherever it may be. So we have to gather the information. So we have to import the gathering the notebooks from the wherever the source that we have, just to import the inform in notebooks from the various sources. Like that only you use a sample and we have whatever the sample. So I don't have an ability to create the something like that. So unable to create the item. So that's why sorry for that. So yeah, yeah, you are gone through that whatever the data. Also just go through some other stuff that we able to see. Apache Spark's definition. And so we have the some ability tips that will be available here, and so these are about some of the dashboards and reports that is everything here. So I have the Xbox dashboard. Let's see how it can be reported. So it will take some time. So they have created some Xbox information. Yeah. So I just asked some more question. What is the total? Yeah. So it is something like so it is something new that and also it will be helpful for us also. So it is the total purchase is 489 M. Right, I don't know exactly. So whether it is mm, yeah. So for 4 billions, mm, yeah. So that is I just want to teams. So this is about this Xbox dashboard information and coming to the data science. So the data science that we have some. different prompts that we are able to see, that is the T model and experiment and everything that will be under preview model, that also we have to move forward it, and we have to gain something new about this stuff. And let's see, I have some mm, yeah. So the T model and experiment preview and notebooks and import use samples and everything that will be available. And so we have already used this Xbox dashboard. In the dashboard and the data science model in the model only, the preview model is the T model and experiment and notebooks, and import notebooks uses some simple synapse data science analytics. And coming to data warehouse, in the data warehouse means that is the sources of the data, so where the data comes from. So we have to create the pipelines, and we have to look up into some other the data pipelines that we have to look at very important, and data warehouses and warehouse samples and everything that will be available in the Synapse data warehouse. And yeah, the real-time analytics. So that is the report engineers. So that is the KQL. This is the crypto query language. So it is very important that the crypto query language will plays a key role in the events, and also on the crypto query starts and the event stream and each samples. So it will just, I think it so my organizers cannot take place of this area. So that is the problem. So where I'm using this KQL database and KQL query and event streams and everything. And so we have to create one workspaces and whatever the data model and team models and everything, Crystal query language and event stream, data pipelines and Spark definition and warehouse and reports and whatever the data that we are able to do something about it. And if you want to upload the data, we have to, if you want to upload the data, so whatever the data we have, you just to go through this and we have to upload the data. And I have to upload the PBXI file. I just want to go through it. Let's see. That is the basic thing. The just uploaded the PBX file. Mm, importing the data. So I have the data. Um, my current the problem, so that get the data taken care of. Uh, so we have to create one. So right now this is the place. So I'm already created this PBXI file in the Power BI. So I just uploaded this demo. So if you want to, I just want to. So so this is the sum of the maximum by minimum salary. That is the line chart, and this is the pie chart. So I want to tap on the unique country here. So Zambia. So whatever the data related to Zambia, it will be available. And Europe countries like Italy, Argentina, and North America. This is the US. So what are the data that will be available? Um, I think this is not relation between us, so that is the problem. So Argentina, so vice president and president, it will be changed accordingly. Mm, so this is the demo, and about this one. And I just so the this is about the some other stuffs that related to Microsoft Fabric. So I want to share that Microsoft real-time analytics. So we gone through the Power BI and Data Factory and data engineering, data science, data warehouse, and real-time analytics. So everything we are gone through some of the demos. So this is the demo I have already created and I have uploaded from the PBXA files and I have already created from the Power BI. So this is the dashboard I created there and so you just tap on any data that will be reflected and that will be created according to your data. So I just tap onto the any area that you can just tap onto the Japan. I think it's reflected as a Japan. Yes, the data will be from the Japan only. And I just tap on to the data. So that is the Singapore. That will be. You can see that the data, maps will look up to the Singapore only, and that is about that one. And yeah, this is the overall scenario. This is the line chart, and so we have the some more data that will be available. So these are everything that is about the Microsoft Fabric. So we have to analyze that the fabric. Yeah, the fabric is the real time. So we have the one data, one platform, one architecture that everything belongs to the Microsoft Fabric. The fabric will mainly looking into the Microsoft the new features like that will be available for the Microsoft Power BI and Data Factory and Synapse Data Engineering and moreover the Synapse Data Science and Synapse Data House and Synapse Data. So after the Build 2023 event, the Microsoft the Build Fabrics will organize the lots of new features. So right now also it will be on the preview version only. Once everything will be ready. So in the 2024 January onwards, we have the full more of the fabric that will be available there. Everyone has to utilize the Microsoft the fabric. So once we come into the Microsoft the Fabric, this is the new era of the UA. So everything that will be related to artificial intelligence about the hobby, data factory, synopsis, data science, and warehouses and real-time analytics and everything. So every data we have some kind of information that will be related to. So we have the critical information. So we just give some comments to the co-pilots and whatever the data we have. So we just gone through. So I just want to show you like how the co-pilot work in the Microsoft Power BI desktop. Okay, I hope you can. So I think many of my friends also ask about this how the Copilot work about in the Microsoft the Power BI. So literally it will take some time to open the dashboard, the Microsoft the report builder desktop site. Yeah. We just gone through here what are the credentials that you have already given to the Microsoft the Power BI. Just gone through it. I want to load some data. So I have the Excel sheet of data. So yeah, I have no. I have some HR database in my system. So this HR database, I have to look into this. I just want to ETL. I just make an ETL. So extract from the data and ETL and transform the data and load the data. So this will be happening from the end-to-end process. So whatever the data I need to select here. So I have to select the countries, departments, and HR database. I don't need this on the employee data. Yeah. So and jobs, yeah, I need to select the four one and transform the data. So because why I need to transform the data, so I have some unwanted data, I just want to remove the unwanted data from here, so I just tap on here. So this is the DAX index, so you just to go through the whatever the DAX information that we have, just to go through it. uh, yeah, I need to remove some of the unwanted data, so I have the null data. So what I need is I don't want this much of data. I just tap on here and select the data and just right click on it and remove the columns. So I need this one add data only, and I just select this one also. So whatever the data you don't need, I just tap on to the location ID and sorry, so columns, and I just remove the whatever the data I have. So remove the columns and the employee data. So I don't need this data. I just remove this one. And so remaining is okay. In the jobs format, so everything is fine, and I don't need. So in the Power BI does not accept the like you know not accept the null values. That's why we can remove the null values. Null values is means that is the zero. So after the everything will apply, so we just close and apply. Tap on the close and apply. Once we have tap on the close and apply, so there is a one quick measure is coming. Yeah, some of it will take 30 to 40 seconds to load your data. So once you load the data, that will become to visualization. Hmm. Yeah. So everything is fine. I just now tap on to the cancel. So the visualizations come to the data form, and yeah. So I want to create some visualizations. I just want to tap on here line chart. In the line chart, I want to add. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, I just add the maximum and minimum salary. Yeah. Now I can select one more pie. I just select the pie chart and added the department ID and location and something. I just want to add some other stuff also. No, I don't need this one and job ID. Okay, this is also to have one country. Uh, yeah, I just want to add this much of data. So I need to extract this one, and also I have to extract this form as well. So so now we have some of the data. Now I can create the quick method. So in the quick measure, the copilot is suggestion with copilot. Yeah. So whatever we need to, so the average per category, whatever it may be, just to go through it and you just add the values that will be ready to take the quick measure for the calculations. But once you tap onto the suggestions with Copilot, it is right now it is not available. So this is the suggestion. So once we tap onto the, so whatever the data that we have available in the your format of data that will be extracted from your source end and everything. So just to go into the suggestions with the Copilot and tap on it. Okay, and yeah, in the Copilot session, so you just to tap on so whatever, so you just give on some commands related to our data, so that will be created and that will be so that it is easy to it will automatically create the visualizations and everything. So in the fabric, we just observed that the Q&A, like 1 second, data real time analytics, I think. Yes, fabric capacity fabric. I think it will be available. No, no, no. I think it's demo. I think. Mm, no, exactly where it was. I think in Xbox. I think. I just tap onto the Xbox. So here we have. Yeah, ask a question. So I need to ask some questions related to the total mm, MPU. So I just tap on here. Immediately it will take, so 2 billions. It will so it will be like a single card data. We have to change this data to, we have to create the visualizations, like I want to add this line chart, or else I want to add this bar graph, or else I want to add this data, or else add a line chart. So everything that will be, so you just want to create or else you have to single card. So this is the single card. You need for the multi card, you just tap onto the multi card. Yeah, total this is one, and you just tap on here, and out of the data you just gauze also. This is like this. This will be happening like this way. And Azure, you can Azure map. You just tap on the Azure map. It will create this one, and so that is Azure map. That is not takeover because that is not suitable map. And so this is about the visualization part that will be. I mean, the how the Copilot works in the Q&A of the Xbox, and this is about this one. And okay, so this is all about today's session. I just close this one. Let's see, live chat. uh, yes, I have some. I just close this fabric as well. So this is about the two members are watching. I don't know who is the other person. I think he is the two dead, but so I have to watch. I have to explain about this one, the Microsoft Fabric. So I want to add my LinkedIn profile here. So it is two. So I in the upcoming session in the month, the event details you just gone through it. I just add the events that will be available. So in the this month end, I will conduct the Azure fundamentals and the key features that will be along with the Microsoft MVPs, Dan and Frank and Solomon. So I will take it to the studio, and so we have the few crowd that will be available for this day. And yeah, so it will take some time. I just add you. Wait, wait. And uh, okay, okay, fine. So wait, wait, wait. I just want to add the. So that event will be available. So my broadband connection is something slow. So I have the next month. I have the fully blocked all the calendars. So I have the lots of events are going to conduct. Mm, yes. So I just added here. I want to add here. Okay. I don't know exactly. want to add here. So one second, wait a second. So I want to add. Mm, so next time we can conduct. So I just added in the description about the next event. So please feel free to join there, and we can conduct more events and LinkedIn Live. So next time we can conduct. So I just added in the so up to then. So I just so the why because I am conducting this restream because I using this new platform that is restream. So that's why I just connected in the live. So sorry for that to those who are making. So I think this session is not good. Let's say I hope for the next time we can conduct it with some other people. That learn it. That's right. Thank you so much for. Mm, So let's see you. Bye bye, and so we can meet you on the month end. Thank you guys, and thank you so much. And please subscribe to the Innovation Tech community, and please feel free to join with me on the LinkedIn and as well as so whatever the requirement that we have. Thank you so much.